All right, guys, what is going on? So today is Sunday, January 31st, and we have my biggest workout to date on Ironman prep. Now, right now it's 2:22. My workout starts at 4 p.m. on a Sunday evening. Why is the time so weird? Well, the pool I'm working out at, the lane reservation wasn't available until Sunday at 4. My original plan, or my coach is programming, was this brick workout was going to be on a Saturday, but things happened. The pool had a big swim meet, so we're doing my swim today. That's when I could get it scheduled. So the bike is after the swim on the indoor trainer, and then we'll be outside. Now, I mentioned my knee injury, so instead of running after this 3-part brick, which is a 45-minute swim, then a 2-hour, 30-minute bike, and it's an hour walk instead of the run. So I had some IT band issues, so we are going to be walking instead of running. The reason we're doing anything and walking instead of just doing nothing is because we're simulating this being about a third of an Ironman time. The total duration of the workout is going to be about 4 hours and 15 minutes. Combined with the dark, the rain, and the 40-degree weather, it's very, very good mental practice for just getting in an hour of walking after a brutal bike and swim session outside in the cold. That is great for Ironman prep. So guys, again, this is my biggest workout by far. All right, guys, so we are about to be out to go tackle the swim in my first brick. Traveling light, only need my goggles, towel, and my swim cap. No equipment on the swim, and my bathing suit is a standard Speedo, so no buoyancy help. We are right on time. We should get there by 3:50, so hopefully they let us get in the water a little early so I can bang this out. It's a 45-minute lane reservation, so my swim is 45 minutes, so it's pretty much, exactly what I need. So, all right, I'll catch you guys there. Game time, baby. Let's go. Game time. All right, guys, swim complete, 45 minutes, which is an extremely long time to be swimming with no breaks at all. And I got 2,400 yards, so really, really happy with that for my first swim of that duration. My previous longest swim nonstop was 32 minutes, and I blew that pace out of the water, so really, really pumped about that. Feeling fresh too, so I preserved some energy for the bike, and I think I'm gonna crush it on the bike. Got my G1M Sport here, gonna have a Cliff Bar. I swallowed a lot of chlorine on that swim, and I'm freaking lightheaded, man. Until you get fluids down, you're so lightheaded after you swim like that because you're just underwater the whole time pretty much. So anyway, pumped to get that out of the way. Feeling really, really big confident boost. I wasn't sure how that was going to go, and it went great. So there were a couple of moments where my form definitely went bad, and I felt like I panicked for no reason. That's what happens in the swim, and that's like the hardest part, just mentally being able to stay calm the whole time. But felt good. Onto the bike. I will catch you guys later. All right, guys. We're about 30 minutes in, 2 hours to go. Power is staying high. Cadence is between 85 and 92. I'm already 40 grams of carbs down from G1M Sport. Feeling really strong. Feeling really strong. Seeing the power of fuel and properly not being afraid to just slug carbs really paying off. So I'm confident we're gonna finish this thing strong. I know it's gonna suck just like the end of the swim, probably for the last hour, but I did some things differently. Put some baby powder on my dude parts, really helping. Got this fan on full blast. All the windows are open, so it's about 58 with the fan on. Still sweating like a bitch, but it's really helping. And I took another salt tab, so gonna keep going. Knees feeling great, taped it up before the bike. I'll catch you guys soon. We an hour in, baby. Shirts off. Only issue is my saddle, my butt is getting sore, and my balls, and my wiener. But feeling real strong. I mean, all things considering, we're feeling real strong. I can talk to you right now. So, if
I can talk to you right now, I can keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. Catch you guys with like 30 minutes left. Once I'm more than halfway done, it gets so much easier because I just smell the blood. I smell it. I smell it. All right, guys, 2 hours down, home stretch, 30 minutes to go. My knee's feeling good. I'm gonna do a light jog instead of the walk, mixed with the walk. As much as I really wanna run right now, gotta be cautious, better to be safe than sorry, but this brick's going better than I could expect it. Been working out now for about 3.5 hours, but I'm sorry, 3 hours. I'm very lightheaded, but I'm carved up, I'm feeling good. Let's finish this thing strong, baby. Hour walk after this. / run, jog, yog, stay hard. All right, ride complete, 58 miles down on the bike. Now we go for this walk run. Knee's feeling good, I think I might run it. I'll catch you guys outside. So this walk is sub 15 minute per mile pace to replace the run. It's actually pretty challenging. I am so happy now that I think about it that I'm not pushing through it. I'm running and listening to my coach because I have plenty more of these brick workouts in the future that I'm going to be healthy for. And I'm really happy in my mind that I was so fired up to run and so like ready to get after it. And this walk is not easy. It's sub 15 minute per mile pace, which is very mental because I'm basically speed walking the whole time. And I think my coach is really smart for programming the walk at the end of this instead of nothing, because it was going to be a run until I was injured. But the fact that I'm still putting the next hour on my feet is definitely going to pay dividends. You know, especially in this cold, rainy weather. I underdressed a little for my mind to be harder, just mimicking this damn Ironman. So let's get it, baby. I'll see you back at the house.
Alright guys, what is going on? So we just showered up and ate about a pound of ground beef after the brick. I don't know why I was craving meat so much, but I was, and it was so good with some rice and honey and maple syrup. Oof. But anyway, guys, 4-hour workout done, 4 hour 15 minutes actually. My first brick workout. It's about a third of the Ironman. The swim, which I'm very, very proud of myself about, was over half an Ironman distance by about 400 yards. And I mean, I just felt powerful. I got, I think, 2,450 yards in the 45 minutes. So I could be wrong about the distance over a half Ironman, but it's definitely more than a half Ironman. And, you know, my pacing, I could have got better. I learned now. There were times in the middle where I was a little tired. And my stroke got short. That's something I noticed. When I get tired, my stroke tends to shorten up. It should be long so I can glide, and that gives me more efficiency. I get less tired, I can breathe better, and I'm faster and calmer. When you shorten your stroke up, you get heart rate spikes, you lose calmness, which is everything in the water. You start to sink a little, and then you got to regroup, and that's what makes swimming so hard. 45 minutes of a swim, guys, is a beast. That is, I would say, as difficult as running like 10 miles. It's hard in its own right. It's a different type of hard than running, but swimming's a beast for anyone. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're probably significantly underestimating it, but 45 minutes of a non-stop swim is a beast. It was the longest I had done by 15 minutes or 13 minutes. My previous longest was 32 minutes. And when I got out of the water after this swim today, 45 minutes, I was lightheaded and dizzy as hell. And that's from all the, I mean, obviously because it was my longest swim, but it's also the turning the head and, you know, you're not in a natural breathing environment. You can't breathe the whole time. Your head's underwater a lot. There's, you know, the oxygen's doing different things in your body. So lightheadedness is common. For me, it happens with swimming often, and I was scared driving home. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't see like normally far distance, and I was dizzy. So that's one of the things I realized is like, well, hopefully I adapt to that a little better, because jumping on the bike immediately after doing that, I'd have to give it a good like 10-15 minutes before. I mean, maybe it'd be good for my pacing, but it would be a little scary and dangerous. But I'm sure I'll be so used to it by then that it won't even happen. And then onto the bike. I mean, I crushed nutrition, guys. That's the bottom line. I was very powerful on the bike. You know, I very powerful. The only issue was the saddle sore. Not gonna lie, like my butt hurt and my, wiener hurt a little bit, but I was on there for a while. I only got off once for about, I'd say 45 seconds to use the bathroom. 1 minute maybe max, and then that was like 45 minutes in, and then I banged out the rest of it. Had to pee really bad for like the last 20 minutes, but didn't. The salt tabs really helped with the bathroom because I was very hydrated, so I didn't have to use the bathroom as much as I thought I would. And now that I'm sort of learning how powerful the salt tabs are, I doubt I'll need to go to the bathroom a lot during Tulsa. But anyway, very powerful on the bike. I had about, from the second I got out of the water to when I was done with the bike, I had about 1,200 total calories. So I know I would have crushed the run. If it was a run, I know I would have for a fact. It was a walk. I'm not going to say the walk was anything as difficult as the run would have been, but it wasn't a walk in the park. It was a sub 15 minute per mile walk, which is a super speed walk in the freezing cold, and it was raining. So mentally, after the bike, my legs are jello. It was not easy, but it was not the run. And I will say though, big confidence booster. Like I said, a 4-hour, 15-minute workout, guys. Especially after my half marathon where my knee kind of blew up last weekend. A big confidence booster. I felt like after I got off the bike, I felt like I could have ran a half marathon easily if my knee was healthy, and I felt like I could have jumped in the water and then biked 2.5 hours right after again. Like, I felt good, and that's because I nailed my nutrition, I nailed my hydration, and I nailed the salt tab and electrolyte stuff. And I'm only going to get better at that. Few things I need to work on include I will need to get a new saddle. You can't be uncomfortable. I compensated a little bit because I was on the trainer. I could like stand up a little. I could do that outside too, but bottom line is I need to be more comfortable because there will come a time when it just gets too much how uncomfortable it was. 4 hours in, I can imagine probably. And pacing on the swim I'll get a little better at, and keeping my stroke nice and long and efficient. And then we'll see what I need to get better at on the run. I'm sure nutrition for the run will be its own beast because you're not sitting down, so you can't digest as well. And that's where I've had problems with my stomach in the past. So we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. But for now, we're going to enjoy this win. Definitely a win. Definitely. My swim pace was like an hour 15-minute Ironman swim. So pumped about that. The bike on the trainer, I got 58 miles. Obviously, taking it outside, it probably wouldn't have been 58 miles in 2.5 hours, not even close. Probably more like 45. I would say that was like 40% of the time I'll spend in the saddle on the Ironman. And then running was walking on my feet was about a fourth of the time. I'm going for like a 4-hour marathon. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button. My next couple bricks are going to be outside, and we'll hit the road, and we'll be in a wetsuit in Lake Norman. I have bricks, a lot of bricks coming, and then I have 2 half Ironmans brick workouts that I'll be doing probably late March, early April. And yeah, guys, I appreciate all the views. Share with a friend. Hit that subscribe button. We are about to get down, and we're going to have drones for that outdoor content. We're going to have not me filming. We're going to have help. I'm going to get it done. I really want to invest in this content and make it as cool as possible. So I'll catch you guys later. Cowboy Finn is out. Stay hard. Oh, and get yourself a win this week, bro. Dude, get yourself a win. Win. Just win.